All right. We are live here on twitch.tv/Perry Von Vicious. If you're watching after the fact on if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe and share, etc., etc. It's always a big help. Uh, and yeah, this is a lazy Monday stream. Lazy Monday. I am beat from the weekend. It was a great weekend, but an exhausting weekend. As those who are regular viewers to the stream here know, oh boy, I gotta readjust my camera. We're getting a little out of frame with my lazy laying back here. There we go. Yeah, we're still a little out of frame. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's a lazy Monday stream. We can have this look a little messy. Um, yeah. Just getting over a double staph infection. And went out and wrestled this weekend, and I made it through, but just barely. Ooh, it was it was a tough one. I'm not afraid to tell you. All right, let's go ahead and hop in here. We're gonna continue our game. I know it's a real convenient time to have choose a game that's gonna give me a baseball thumbnail when I upload it on YouTube, because we're headed right into the World Series here. To be honest, I don't even know which teams are still left in the running, because I really do not follow any sports. I do, however, very much enjoy this game. Right to him. Well, their outfielders are on their game. What can I say? Spent the majority of today working on some workshop projects, doing a bit of toy making. Finished up the order of hominid skulls that I had for the educational nonprofit that I do work for. So glad to have that order all set for them. Those came out great. Did a little shop maintenance. Did some clear coating of the figures I've been painting on stream. I'll be putting the final touches on those tomorrow. And then those are going to be ready to start coming to shows with me. Continuing work on the playset design that I have. I don't know if those are going to make it to merch tables before the end of the year here. Might not make it. That's all right. All right. Well, they started off with a single. Not loving that. Ah, phooey, come on. Making me run my outfielder all the way in? Come on, you kidding me? They just gave him that run. There's a lot of auto selecting that goes on in this game. You don't get to pick what player you're kind of controlling at a given moment, so it's a little bit complicated to get those infield plays to work out just right. And I still haven't gotten great at it, and that's okay. I enjoy how kind of uninvolved this game is. It's a lazy play, and I like that a lot. There's one. Good. Finally one out. I'm already down. It's rare that I come back from that, so we'll see. Get under that. There we go. All right, all right. We might stop him at 1 run this inning. I guess we'll see. Woo, woo. Felt the breeze off that. Come on. Oh, they're going to get... Oh, oh, no. That did not go how I wanted it to go at all. They got a second run in. There's room for a third, too. Get under it. Yeah, there we go. Yikes. Yikes. Off to a weak start. Octane McBain. Oh, yeah, they're definitely going to catch that. Oh, I don't know if that was a strike. That looked like a ball to me. Ooh, whoa. Not doing great. Hey, Mr. Man, welcome. Yeah, I know. Those slow pitches mess me up. Their changeups really get me. Oof. I guess the fast ones get me too, apparently. Oh. Infield fly. 3 up, 3 down. Putting away the side quickly. Not great for me. I will say when I let the changeups do the talking, it often works out better for me. Oh, come on. I really hate how it doesn't let me pick which guy I control. Come on. Why won't you let me? Ugh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I wish it had gone to first. Yeah, sometimes it also automatically picks where it's going to throw for you, too. Not terribly helpful. Dang it. Another run goes in. Yeah. A lot of the plays on this will be just utterly confounding because the computer just randomly switches who you're controlling. So you'll be running straight toward the catch that you're trying to make, only to suddenly be running the wrong way because it switches what guy you're controlling. There we go. Whew, picked off the runner. All right. Well, we're only down 3. I've never come back from being behind, so it doesn't seem promising right now. At least he didn't catch that foul. Ah, woof. 62 miles an hour. They always get under it. Either run, need to run to second. I agree. You know, this again, they don't let me control. Oof, oh. What am I swinging at that for? That mess practically hit me. Oh, come on. What, is that dude 20 feet tall? No way he caught that. Oof. No bueno. Another 58 messing me up. Ooh, don't chase it. What are you doing? Oh, come on. Ah, just an embarrassing run. Get under it. Oh, come on. Shouldn't have cut it off. We would have got him. All right, well, that worked out. Yeah, got him. Hey, thanks, Nightbot. There we go. Put down the side. That's what we're talking about. Whew. Come on. That wasn't in the strike zone, not even a little. Just chipped it. Just chipped it. Oh, I've never had that before. That was a bummer. Yeah. Finally got a guy on base. Travesty that he got under that. Yeah, there we go. Probably could have made it to third, but whatever, I'll take it. There we go. Bases loaded. Let's see if I can actually get on the scoreboard here. Ooh. Oh no. This is about to be very disappointing. Yep. Super disappointing. Well, we got guys on base. I mean, that's a start. That's a big improvement from the previous innings. Honestly, every game I play on here is really just a learning experience. There we go. Another situation where the auto select of the character leaves more to be desired. Yeah, I should say so. Series Baseball 96. I may have to download that and give it a spin. I've been looking for some more. I enjoy this one. It's a nice relaxing play, you know? It's one of the things I really like about it is it falls into that kind of wonderful category of like mindless video games where I can kind of kick back and play at my own pace. I can look and see what the chat's doing. You know, it's nice for a stream. A little embarrassing when I'm getting beat so badly, but uh-oh, get under that, get under that. Okay, all right, we're making some progress now. This era of baseball games is great, simple controls, great graphics. You know, I completely agree. It's very it's just chill. It has that vibe of like you and a group of friends hanging out in the den, killing some time after dinner on like a Sunday evening. You know, like last thing you get to do with your friends before they go home and you have to get ready for school the next day. Yeah, there we go. All right. I'm down 4-0, which is not ideal. Hey, my print downstairs finished. One of the nice things about having tracking on my printers upstairs, I can see when the prints are done. Of course, I got to pay attention to the game. Can't be looking at the 3D printers right now. I was printing a special filtering funnel for the resin, or actually, it's to clean the isopropyl alcohol I use for my resin printers. Um, a regular funnel is a little limiting in the way that it functions when you have a filter inside of it. Yikes. 2 up, 2 down. Yeah, wow. Making quick work of this inning. I will say the design work I did last week, working on my little wind-up toy of myself. The design came out great. It's a little too big, a little too heavy to work on the little wind-up blanks. So I had to rework it. I have a fresh version of it printing right now, and we're going to see how that does. But depending on how that all turns out and how painting of them goes, I could have wind-up playsets on the merch table as early as, I mean, maybe as early as Grind on the 25th. Failing that, I have 4 shows for Limitless in November, a Rad in December, and the last Blitzkrieg of the year in December. So still got another 6 shows after Grind to sell a little merch before the holidays. It's one of the nice things about being in the business of designing your own toys is you kind of always have some fun projects in the work, you know? Oh, almost got it. Almost had him. When I'm done here, I finally have the footage from Grind's June show, which means I finally get to edit the vlog, the last vlog from June. And I've got like 7 or 8 vlog episodes that are just in the can waiting to be released once that one goes out because I insist on doing everything chronologically. So my YouTube is about to go off the rails with vlog releases. And there's some good ones coming up. There's trips to monster trucks, trips to Weird Al, all kinds of cool stuff. Hey, Nickabeans, Rye, hey, there we go. The crew's rolling in. Get under it. Yeah, there we go. Put the side down. I'm not I'm doing as well at this as I ever have on the stream, which is to say not currently down 0 to 4. Not great. Ooh. Oof. It's I want to know if your streams actually sync up so the audio sounds right, or do you have like the sort of like echo chamber thing if you're both watching right next to each other? I don't know if I could take hearing myself twice at once. I got to hear myself all the time. Hearing two would be really something. Ah, okay, smart. Yeah. I think just picking one set of speakers to roll with is the way to do it. I've never seen one of the guys run into the barricade like that. That was awesome. All right, that's okay. One out, got two on. There's still hope here. All right, well, two outs but two on. There's still hope here. I think I'm in trouble. Oh, load of the bases up. We've been here before this game where I've had loaded bases and two outs, and it does not tend to go well. Well, I don't know if that was a strike. It's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good. Oof. Oh no. No, no, no. Oh, so close to having my first point on the board. Plus, as they say, there's still a lot of baseball left to play. Quite the event at Blitzkrieg Pro this weekend. Uh, what my one of my favorite moments. I hate to tell the story while Cody Brooks isn't here because he witnessed this firsthand too, and literally turned to me at the merch table and said, "Oh, that'll be a story for the live stream on Monday." Uh, Main event match. Slade was the mystery partner for Charles Mason, and he got into it, yelling at some fan, calling him names and telling him what's up, getting right in his face. Then grabbed a chair, and I don't think it was intentional, but like went to kind of throw it and just smashed this fan with a chair. Just smashed this fan with a chair. The guy was drunk and was laughing and having a good time and was not upset at all. He was kind of bragging to the people around him that it happened, but like, oh man, I was standing right next to Leary at the merch table, and all of us were just eyes wide, like, what just happened? It was honestly kind of amazing. Hey, he just turned around and tapped the screen. Did you guys see that? He was not interested in my story. Well, yeah, I love when they sneak stuff like that into these games. Yeah, that's right. Don't you take a giant leadoff second on me. I'm not going to stand for that. I'll barely sit here through it. One of them. I will say, because a few of you were here while I was modeling the wind-up toy design last week, the cute little design. You'll see it in your little corner here. But I do have the initial printed out version, and he is adorable. He'll be very small on your screen. He is too heavy, too clunky, too big. So I reworked it, and I do have another version that'll be done printing by the time I'm done streaming here. So I was saying a little earlier on stream, may very well have those on the merch table before the end of the year, which is pretty fast from prototype to finished product. Um, I'd be really, really thrilled to have some of those on the merch table to sell before the year's out. Oh no. This is all going very poorly. That might be the first true strike I've had in this game. Oh, come on. What is going on? Yeah, the computer auto-choosing which guy I control makes it so that my fielders are just running in random directions. Yeah, there we go. All right, here we go. Let's turn it around. This is it. I can feel it. Get out. No, don't get caught. Well, that wasn't the one. All right, maybe this is the one. Ooh, I could have had that. Ah, come on. I'm swinging at nothing. Woof. Just a little ding. Thanks, Nightbot. Oh, come on. They always get under it. It doesn't matter where I hit it. I have mentioned on the stream that I had a sort of a double staph infection going on. So I've been very sick the last couple of weeks. And after the match at Blitz, Andy Brown asked me how I was feeling. I sat down right next to him in the locker room, and he says, "Oh, how you feeling?" I had to be honest with him. I said, "This is maybe physically the worst I've ever felt after a match." And that includes matches where I've actually been injured. And in fact, I felt so miserable from just all of it that it wasn't until I got home that I realized I tweaked my knee real good. Like it's feeling better now, but woof, it was I was like limping back from the car into my house that night. So yeah, tough night at the office. But we're coming around now. Today was the end of the antibiotics, which means tomorrow I'm theoretically cleared to start lifting again. So we're gonna get back at it, be fresh and ready to go for my championship defense against Rip Bison on the 25th, East Hampton, Massachusetts, for Pro Wrestling Grind. Celebration Day, nobody's fault but mine. I had some thoughts on how I think that match should go that I was sharing with Johnny Torres before Blitzkrieg, and really left him with his eyes wide. Hey, Bobby Gilbert, welcome, bud. How's things? How's the figure fed? Could have had probably a double or even triple play there, but stop just shy. Ooh, my second true strike of the game. Next week's a pay-per-view. Hell yeah, that's great. Now, do you still call them pay-per-views, or are they PLEs now? Not sure why that was necessary. All right, here we go. Ooh, not what I wanted. I somehow bat better with the lefties in this game, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, there we go. Man on base. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, to me, they're always pay-per-views. That's how I think of them, too. All of us old fogies. Mm. Haha. Yeah, can't get me with that. Oh, almost a double play. That would have really bummed me out. I'm feeling a bit better. I was just saying, the match over the weekend at Blitzkrieg Pro, I felt miserable after coming off of the staph infection and the antibiotics and everything. And I tweaked my knee, but all of it's getting better now. Ah, woof. Huge fly ball. No bueno. No bueno. But that said, I did manage to retain my Blitzkrieg Pro Jensen Championship in what turned out to be a five-way scramble against Ash Bennett, CPA, Logan Black, and 50 Cal. It's a heck of a match. I had a really good time, and everyone seemed to enjoy it. So happy with that. Crazy match to have hoisted upon you at the last moment, though. Hard to prepare for a match like that with almost no notice. All right, we're doing okay this inning. My pitcher looks tired. Anyone notice his stance sort of changes as he gets tired? I've yet to really figure out the controls for how to change pitchers as the game goes on, because I know you can. I just haven't bothered. I was sick last week, so only stream Friday because NASCAR. Oh, yeah. Well, I hope you're feeling better. Are you feeling better? I hope so. I know some of the regulars are in the chat, so now's probably as good a time as any to mention it on here. The plan currently is I'm going to bump up to 3 streams a week as a regular thing. I'm going to try to do Mondays are going to be, because I'm usually just coming back from shows over the weekend. Monday's going to be a little bit of like a lazy gaming stream. Like today I'm playing baseball, so it'll be a lot of games I've played before, monster trucks, those kinds of things. Tuesday, I'll try to do something new or something kind of more involved, Cuphead, some of the games like that that are a little bit more involved. I have some other games I haven't even tried yet that I think I should. Um, and then Wednesdays, I'm going to try to do workshop streams. It'll be workshop Wednesdays. Whether that means I'm actually in the workshop, painting figures, assembling figures, 3D printing, building something. Or I may be in Tinkercad or Blender doing some 3D design. So we're gonna try to stick with that schedule for a little bit. Yeah, feels like I needed a little more. I was having trouble figuring out what to stream on which day, so I was thinking I really need to try to figure out what my routine's gonna be. Friday's Bobby's birthday next week. That's awesome. Well, happy early birthday. I'm sure you'll hear it on the stream between then and now. I have plans next Friday, but I'm not saying what they are because I'm trying to surprise somebody. And you never know who watches the streams. So I'm doing something special, surprising somebody next Friday. Um, that'll be the night before Pro Wrestling Grind Celebration Day. We're in our last inning here. I'm down 0 to 7. I don't think we're going to have to go to the bottom of the ninth on this one. I think this is going to be over relatively soon, and we're going to start a fresh game. Yeah, they got 2 outs on me now. Yeah, it's not looking great for old Pear Bear. No, unfortunately not. Nothing that nothing with that kind of travel involved. I'll be staying nearby, but I am going out to an event to surprise somebody. All right, well, yeah, they did crush me. Woof, that's a rough loss to take. All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in on this next one. Let's really let's let's put the screws to him here. Time to come back. Here we go. There you go. First pitch, we got a man on. That's what I'm talking about. Making it happen. Ooh, I could have had that. Come on. Come on. Let's get serious. Hey, Joey Nails coming in with a subscription. Good to good to see you, bud. Hey, Joey Nails, you got if you're there, I hope you're in the chat because you got news, guys. Joey Nails won his first singles championship. See, you saw. I keep an eye on what's going on, Joey. There we go. We'll see if he's actually in the chat or if he just strolled in long enough to subscribe and then bounced. I believe that makes it his second championship this year. It's pretty great because I believe I want to say Joey is still technically in his rookie year. Is that right, Joey? Yeah, there he is. There's Joey. Oof, woof. Still in his rookie year. Joey, 2 belts. You still tag champion up there, Joey? Ah, I got to run, you guys. Can you believe it? Lost the tag straps. Okay, well, still 2 championships in 1 year. It's more than I was doing when I was at this point in my career. Oh, come on. Come on. We're putting runs down. Let's go. Let's go. Now we're cooking. I can tell you who's getting surprised. I don't think that'll give it away. It is Leary from Blitzkrieg. You know what? He doesn't watch the streams. I'll just spoil it. Leary's a band that does a lot of pop punk and ska covers. They're going to be playing in Westfield that Friday. And myself and Johnny Torres are going to see ourselves to the show. Neither of us has ever been out to see one of his bands, and that's not true. Before we knew who each other were, his band played a show with my band before we knew who we each were. So we'd met before we'd met, if that makes sense. Really, Leary and I met the first night I went to training for wrestling, but like 2 years earlier, we had both had bands on the same show. I just don't think we really got introduced. That's the difference between when you're in bands versus when you're a wrestler. When you're a wrestler, you're supposed to shake everyone's hand, meet everybody. When you're in bands, you show up, do what you got to do, and get out. Some people you know, some people you don't know. Yeah, Joey Nails. I've been debating whether I wanted to try to go up this weekend with Johnny Torres, and I think I'm just coming off of a double staph infection, so I think I'm taking the weekend to try to not die. I think I'm just gonna continue my recovery. Blitzkrieg over the weekend was the first time I was telling them there in the almost 3 weeks since Grind. Blitzkrieg was the third time I'd left my house in those weeks, and the other two times were both to go to urgent care. One staph infection came from a tick bite, and the other one likely came from a wrestling ring. And they all just happened to hit me at the same time. Not ideal. Not ideal. It was it was rough. A lot of bad fevers and such. Thank you, Nightbot, for hyping my stuff. Everyone should subscribe to me on YouTube. Nightbot knows of what he speaks. Spelled Staph. It's just a type of bacterial infection, very common on wrestling mats. Also very common out in the wilderness. Hence, I got one. One is a type of staph you typically only get from tick bites, and the other one is a much more common that likely came from a wrestling mat. But they both happened to hit me at the same time, which made for a couple rough nights of bad fevers and no sleep. Um, Thankfully, I was able to get a blood test very quickly and get diagnosed just as quickly, and everything was fine. But yeah, staph infection can straight up kill you left untreated and quickly. Like major famous wrestlers have been, nearly died from staph infection. Brock Lesnar famously had diverticulitis, but then also got a staph infection that almost killed him. Bob Holly missed like 2 years of his career from a staph infection that put him in the hospital. Yeah, dangerous stuff. So, it's one thing I tell everyone: if you're at a place where they clean their mats regularly, that rules. That's the best. But most indie companies don't do that. That said, if you feel, yeah, Kenny Omega had one. Um, yeah, bad stuff. He also had the diverticulitis. He also had a staph infection. Bunch of guys do. It's very common. Um, but yeah, I tell wrestlers, and Joey, this is directly at you. Listen up. If you're feeling sick, if you have things like fever but with no other real symptoms, don't sit around and wait on it. The longer you wait, the worse it gets. I had to have double antibiotics that were very strong, and they kicked my butt. I spent 2 weeks mostly just lying in bed, which is not normal for me on when I'm sick. Yeah, it's like any other infection. It's just if you have a little cut or a scrape or mat burn and you touch a surface that has it, that's all it takes. Or in the case of the one with the tick bite, the tick had the bacteria on it and it bit me. Yeah, it's illnesses like that are the reason that when you're a little kid, your parents make you wash your hands all the time because you're always carrying that stuff all over you, especially if you're outside playing or running around other kids. Or if you're, like when you're a little kid, there's a lot of mat surfaces and gym classes and those kinds of things. And that stuff just gets everyone else's bacteria and germs on it. And any little scrape or cut, it'll find its way in. That's how it survives. All right, not a stellar inning, but we did get a man on, so I'll take that as a small victories. Small victories. So Joey, the belt you won at MEW, I don't remember all the belts there all that clearly. What belts they have? Is that the main belt, or is that what we would call the mid card belt? Is that like the IC title? Again, I just haven't been up at MEW in a while, so I don't recall. It's okay. It's like their mid card title. That makes sense. Well, that's cool, man. And you beat Dylan Nix for that. That's exciting. What did you end up beating him with? Was it is it your finish? Did you end up was it the nail gun? Wait, it is the nail gun, right? I'm not misremembering the name of your finish. Oh, Jay Haru came out and beat you down. No, come on. Didn't he just turn babyface up that way? Come on. Has he learned nothing? Hey. Rolled him up with a crucifix. Oh, okay, all right. I like that little technical win. Putting to use all that you've learned in all that training. Wrestling is more than just the kick punch and the signature moves. Sometimes you need a fancy pin. Smart. I also like that as a little guy going over on a big guy. Got him with like a little bit of a flash roll up almost. Ooh, don't love that. All right, here we go. Yeah. Got a man on. Okay, finish is still the nail gun. Hell yeah. Maybe we will make you on No Mercy. I mean, you're winning championships. Clearly, you need to be involved. Maybe we got to make you in the game soon. Trained with Channing last week. Oh, no way. Was that where at? Which dojo? Ah, I could have had that, but I hesitated. At Elite Pro. Okay, cool. So Channing's making his way around training at a few different places. That's very Channing. As student of the game as they come. Almost had him. For a second, I got real excited when you said you trained with Channing. I thought maybe you'd gone down to chaotic. Boy, you go train at chaotic a little bit. Big Scott, old Smash Master, get a look at you. He'll be seeing dollar signs at Rad Pro. He gets one look at little Joey Nails. You're like custom made to wrestle at Rad Pro. Little guy with a bit of a cartoony gimmick who's kind of student level. Like that's right in the sweet spot for Rad Pro. I mean, hell, if you got the car and you got days off when there's Rad Pro shows, you should be coming down helping out. Cause boy, if that ain't a place that's got you written all over it, I don't know what is. And it's a great crew to hang out with. It's all the chaotic folks, some of the Cap kids, and you get me, Johnny Torres, and Troy Nelson there hanging out, and that's a great crew too. Sometimes we go candlepin bowling after. That's right. I did know that you'd been down and trained there before. Yeah. Man, Burt Bogey, he's killing it. That's my new favorite wrestler, Burt Bogey. That's true. I guess virtually like all the names in this game, the little fake names in this game, could be Rad Pro characters for sure. Whoa. Way inside. I shouldn't have swung at that. What am I thinking? Only one show left in 96 for Rad Pro. Coming up December 5th, I think it is. It'll come by. It'll scroll by on the bottom of the screen pretty soon. Oh, come on. Hate to see it. Oh, that was a strike. Come on. PWB returns tonight. Is that your that's your book the fifth? Hey, that's not that's a good thing, Joey Nails. Get those bookings. I mean, I'm that's the EFED. Okay. Yeah, Joey Nails, because I'll tell you, I got a light rest of the year. I only got 7 more shows this year. 7 more matches, 8 if Randy lets me in that battle royal on the first. I was a guest trainer at the dojo. I'm allowed to be in that battle royal, right, Joey Nails? I know it's like a technicality, but I think I should be allowed in. Heck yeah. Put away the side. 3 up, 3 down. If you want it, you can fit. Are you booking the battle royal, Joey Nails? I assume they're giving you more responsibility now. I'm guessing you're probably booking parts of the shows. Why not, right? Who better than little Joey Nails? It's in my hometown. Oh, okay. So you are booking the show. Hell yeah. I better have a lot of fun at that show because I got a long drive back and forth with Rip Bison, and boy, that's exhausting. Yeah. All right, we got one on. To me, that's a victory. I am not great at this game, so getting a man on base is a big deal. Why do you think the main event is me and aggro? Well, pencil walks while money talks. Bobby, that's crazy booking. That's crazy booking. I mean, honestly, Joey, that's crazy booking too. You know what it is? Everybody here is trying to make money. Everybody got some ideas, and they said, "I want to make some damn money." It's a conversation me and Torres have all the time. One of us will pitch a great idea that we know no one will bite on, and then we both go, "Why doesn't anybody want to make any money?" Man on third, no outs. Don't love that. Right, all right. Well, 1 out. Want to keep them from scoring. I'd love to shut them out in this game, but it's not looking promising. All right. Well, they got 1 run in. Not what I was hoping for. Oh, come on. Who am I even controlling? God's sakes, get to the ball. Ugh. Ugh. Terrible. Shoddy and terrible. Red is the 6th. Okay. Oh, come on. Loaded up the bases with 1 out. What's SNHU? Those are acronyms with which I am unfamiliar. Yeah, I'd love to come up and do it sometime. I am, however, booked for Rad Pro that day. Southern New Hampshire University. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, hey, I would totally do it someday. I know Scott up that way. We were on shows together a billion years ago. I doubt he even remembers me. Back in the days when he and Frankie Arion would be stealing the shows with their cruiserweight matches. What's Perry doing on these shows? Oh, I was chubby rich guy Perry back then. I was in I was in whatever crappy student match they would allow. I was often wrestling Jeremy Leary, who runs Blitzkrieg Pro now, since we were both students at the same time. Or otherwise, I'd be in a battle royal alongside Johnny Torres, Jeremy Leary, and a bunch of other people who are no longer around. Brad Hollister is still around. He would have been on those shows. Sometimes I'd be wrestling Brad Hollister. But that's pretty much what I would have been doing on shows back in the day that Scott Reed would have been on. Thanks, Nightbot. Way to hype my stuff. Ooh. Ooh. Felt the breeze on those. Only have a one-run lead at this point. Not what I want. There we go. Get a guy on. It's a start. Yeah, nobody get under that. Of course, my guy ain't running the second. He's just standing there waiting for some reason. Get out of there. Ah, boo, boo. Their outfielders are talented. I'll give them that. But begrudgingly so. Whoever's got the air horn in the crowd is my hero in this game. This guy can't hit the ball straight to save his life. Oh, well, shows what I know. Why'd I say anything? Oh God, who am I controlling? Christ's sake. You guys see that? How the computer was just randomly switching who I was controlling? I couldn't even run to the ball. Terrible. Embarrassing. And they've loaded the bases. It's not looking good for that lead that I had coming into this inning. Get under it. All right. We've at least staved it off for the time being. That's one out. Yep, there it is. They're going to at least tie it up. Not great, you guys. Chat, am I cooked? All right, well, that's good. Caught a foul ball. That'll help a little. There we go. Okay, we kept it. We kept it at least down to minimal damage. See if we can come back here. Don't get under it. Ah, phooey. Phooey, I say. Two up, two down. Not my preferred way of things going. There we go. Get at least one on. Ooh. Swung way early. Got me with the changeup right off the bat. Sent it right to the center fielder. Seventh inning stretch. Not going how I'd like. That's okay. I know what we're doing wrong. We got to hydrate. Get under it. Yeah. There we go. Now we're coming back. Come on, get to that. Oh, he was not safe. Come on. That is offensive to my sensibilities. Good. That's right. Picked you off. You deserved it. Bad call by the ump a minute ago. And I was not going to let it go. There we go. 3 up, 3 down. Come on. See if we can take that lead back. There we go. First pitch, we got a man on. It's a start. There we go. Oh, come on. My runner was too slow getting a second. Not much for me to do about that. Whoa. 98 miles. I'll say it was 98 miles. That thing zipped right by me. Well. Oh, first baseman just snagged it out of the air. Well, that's okay. I gotta find a good bowling game to play on stream. It's a long shot, but anyone in the chat have a bowling game they really like? Preferably either a current one I can get off Steam or like a retro one. I know it's a long shot. Oh wow, it's a guy on third. I think they're about to take that lead back. Okay, all right. Well, we stopped him there. I could have had the double play there, but I got scared they were going to go home. I'm in trouble. No outs. Bases loaded. Not feeling great about this. Get under it. Okay, well, still not feeling great about this. Get under it. Oh, what's happening? Oh, come on. You guys are killing me. Bush League controls on this old video game. I'm furious right now. Nonsense. We just witnessed the Survivor Series of baseball video games. 96 Survivor Series. We just got screwed like Brett. Unbelievable. They're just walking all over me here. Had to happen in the 8th. I'm only going to have one inning left to try to gain back like 4 runs. Come on. 5 runs. You kidding me right now? Furious. Unbelievable. Come on. This is embarrassing now. Terrible 8th inning. What a time for it to all go sideways. Maybe you're thinking of making a parody account. A parody account of what? And on what platform? Tell me more. Finally. Ooh. All right, a parody account on the Bird app. Parody of what, though? Hey, Cody Brooks. Welcome, bud. You made it. We were talking about the Slade incident earlier, and I was joking about how Cody was right there and instantly said, oh, this will be a good story for the stream. Oh, the Grizz crew rolling in. Man, everyone who was at Blitz is rolling in. Just in time to see the finish of a crushing defeat. I just got walloped there. Welcome, Grizz crew. Always happy to see you. Been playing a little lazy baseball here, talking about my new planned stream schedule, where Mondays I'm going to be lazy streaming. That's why I'm playing the baseball game. Lazy. I can play monster trucks on a Monday, nice and relaxing. Tuesdays I'm going to try to play something new, something fun, a little more involved. Cuphead. I have some other games that I haven't played yet. And then Wednesdays are going to be workshop days, toy making projects, those kinds of things. I'm playing some Silent Hill 2, the remake. Oh, that's cool. Um, I was watching a buddy of mine, Jaime, from out in California. I was watching his stream the other day. He was playing a little Silent Hill F, and that looked pretty sick. Takes place in 1960s Japan. Seems really cool. It's one that I would consider streaming. Not a lot of gun violence in that, and I appreciate that because that's one of my kind of vague rules on stream. I try to avoid that kind of thing. But it seems to be mostly running around with clubs and other makeshift weapons of those sorts, which for some reason I'm A-okay with. Nice. Got a man on. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Nightbot. Ooh. Ooh. So the Grizz crew, I want to know how was my match on Saturday? I want to know. How did I seem? Did I seem like I was in good spirits and good health? That's what I want to know. Could anyone tell that I was nearly on death's door? And Cody, same question to you. Could you tell that could anyone who was there tell that I'd spent the previous 2 weeks basically on bed rest from double staph infection? Uh, Blitzkrieg was my first time out of the house in weeks. And it was only my third time out of the house in 3.5 weeks. The other two were both to go to urgent care. So if the match was great and I seemed okay, it's nothing short of a miracle. All right, bases loaded, but 2 outs. No, no, no. Oh. Ah, I had a pretty good shot there at getting some runs. No, no good though. We had 4 hits though. That's better than I usually do. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. Just today was my last day on antibiotics for it. So theoretically tomorrow I can start weight training again. But I haven't lifted in 3 weeks because I've been just felt terrible. Look pretty alive to you. Thanks, Cody. Oh, he stole a base. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm going to pick him off. I'm going to teach him what for. Yeah, yeah, you'd better dive back. Oh, I'm so angry. I've not had anyone steal a base on me in this game before, and I am mad. I'm I'm furious right now. Yeah, try to pick him off every chance I get. Unbelievable. The replay from Saturday, yeah, I just saw it went up on IWTV, so I watched it back and I thought, boy, I look. If I didn't know any better, I'd say I wasn't sick at all. Which either means I was masking it really well, or that I'm just always slow and lazy, so there's no way to tell the difference. I'm fine with it either way. I will say though, for a guy who was sick and on death's door, I was chucking people around and diving in and out of the ring. I did a suicide dive, so yeah, I feel pretty good with that performance considering. So the brother showed me the beginning, and it was well done. Good, good. Oh, okay, come on. I was glad we were able to get the Grizz Cruise sign on camera. That part came out really good. Oh, come on. Let him load the bases up. No good, no good. Come on. Got to put this side down. We can't fall behind in the very first inning. Why would they make me take over the center fielder? Oh, come on. Where's the call on any of this? Down two, not great. Yeah, it was an emotional start to the show. I felt like Leary going right into introing the first match did a good job at kind of turning the energy around a little because it's starting a show with a 10 bell is always rough. It's rough. You're starting on a down note. It's hard to kick into a match right after that, but that's probably some of the best I've ever seen it done. All right, well, down 0 to 2 after one inning. Not a great kickoff to the game here. See if we can take some of it back here. Ah, got me with that changeup. Look at that, 48 miles per hour. He practically rolled that into me. Get out. Yeah. Ah, I got greedy and tried to take second. No good. Yeah, the cruel story is amazing. He had told that before to some of us, and I think it was mostly him testing the material out to see if it would play. It's a great story. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, yeah, 45 miles per hour. That changeup kills me. He throws it right off the bat, too, just on the first pitch. There we go. All right. Yeah. Probably could have made that one guy run home and probably could have made it. That I appreciate that as well. The chair is a really nice touch. Oof, come on. Don't get under it. Don't get under it. Oh, come on. I had the bases loaded. Couldn't quite get it done. That's two innings in a row I loaded the bases up and couldn't get a run in. Not a great start to this game, but it's kind of been my way in this game. I've just generally been bad at it. It's kind of me with all video games, I suppose. Just not great at them. Oh, now that the Grizz crew is here, you guys play a lot of games. Maybe I can put it to you guys. Maybe you'll have a recommendation. I've been looking for my lazy days when I stream. I've been looking for a bowling video game. Either one that's super new and I could get on Steam, or one that's like an old retro game, kind of like this. Just something fun. I believe this was SNES. And it shows because the controls are very frustrating. It sort of auto selects which guy I'm playing as. I know Wii Sports had the best bowling. Unfortunately, I think the physical moving isn't going to work on my stream so well. Otherwise, I would get a VR game because I do have a VR set that has some incredible mini golf. Let me tell you, I'm not afraid to say it. Mini golf on VR is a blast. Polar bowling. Oh, I'm gonna look polar bowling up. Hang on. Give me one sec here. Polar bowling classic. Polar bowler. Ah, polar bowler. Looks like it was for the DS. Is that right? Am I getting that right? Okay, yeah. That looks really fun. Okay, that's a definite maybe. That's I'm sure I could find a copy that sort of fell off the back of a truck, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Put the side down. All right, let's see if we can take it back. Here we go. Here we go. Time to lock in. I'm going to take this very seriously. All right. That's a good start. Man on. See if we can make it two. Not like that. We're not. Oof. Oof. Swung way late on that. I was expecting one of those changeup pitches. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. This might not be the inning it happens. Ooh. That changeup. 56 mile per hour. Yikes. Ah, pop up right to the pitcher. No bueno. No bueno. Yeah, I believe I do have a DS emulator for my retro emulation system. So I'm pretty sure I can get a ROM of it and make it work. I'll have to give it a shot. So actually, I do see that it's out for Windows and iOS as well. So I bet there's a version. That was '09. Oh, that might be on Steam. Yeah, yeah, released in '09 and then re-released in 2013. I bet you there's a version on Steam. I search Wild Tangent Games. Okay, yeah, I may have to do that. That may be the way. I may have to get a legal copy of it, a perfectly legal version. How many fouls is this guy gonna hit? Holy crap! My pitcher's gonna need a nap after this guy. Finally, all that, all that for that. Oh, you should play that on a charity stream. Or that's right. We were talking about me hopping on and playing too. Get under it. Yeah. You guys looking forward to that last blitz of the year on December? I believe it is 13th. It'll float by on the bottom of the screen in a minute. I'll be interested to see what I end up doing on that show. I appreciate that, Grizz. Yeah. Shut out the side. All right, here we go. Now's our chance to take it back. Two runs can tie us up. 3 gets us in the lead. Oof, oof, I felt the breeze on that one. Yeah. Little grounder. That's what I'm talking about. Anything to get a guy on base. Oof. That's not what you want. Way inside. Come on. Ah. Oh. Swung way early. Way early. Thanks, Nightbot. Ah. Way early again. Those change-up pitches. Oof. Get out. Get out. Get out. Let's go. Tied it up. Come on. Woo. Discord is really good for the voice chat stuff. I've used it for a couple other things with some other folks that I've done streams with. Very helpful. All tied up, Bobby. We did it. We're still getting guys on base. Only one out. We could take the lead this inning. Ooh, ooh. He put some heat on that one. Yeah. There we go. All right. Parsec. I have not. Any other sports game I need recommendations for? Yeah, absolutely. I would take, I've done a lot of research on this and I've not found a very good answer, but I would love a good sumo wrestling game. It seems like I watched a couple very comprehensive YouTube videos on the subject. It seems like there's not many that are very good, and especially not many that are good where they're like old enough where I could emulate them easily. Like, I guess there's a couple more really recent ones like PS3 and after that that are pretty okay, but I'm not emulating that on the computer. Yeah, I'd have to find ways to buy those games. Oh, hey, come on. Ooh. I would also take either a mini golf or a golfing game. Oh, come on. Yeah, yeah. We took the lead. We did it. Let's go. Back in the lead. Always takes me a while to get warmed up to this game, so of course it would be the third game of the stream. It was an arcade sumo game. I think I'm aware of that one. I think that may have been mentioned in one of the videos I watched. But it's been on my mind to try to find a good one since I enjoy sumo so much. I know a lot of them are tough because they're fully in Japanese and there aren't really any translated ones, so it can be kind of hard to even like set up matches and tournaments. Yeah. There we go. Party golf. Oh, okay. So describe as if I'm host for Parsec. Oh, okay, okay. I do think I'm familiar with this. I think I just wasn't thinking about it. When I read it very quickly, it just wasn't on my mind the way it should have been. Ah, come on. Terrible. That was the game messing me up again. All we got to do is put down the side. They might tie it back up here. Not loving this. Yeah, tied it back up. There goes that lead. It never lasts. It never lasts. I like it that you call it SVR05. I totally get what you mean when you say it. I know exactly the game you mean, but I know that's not what it's called. It just doesn't bother me. It does make me feel a little old, but that's all right. If the shoe fits, if the orthopedic shoe fits. All right, let's try to take that lead back again. Yeah. What's the matter, guys? You don't know how to grab that when it goes by you? Tisk tisk. Oh, that's all right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Whoa. Put the pepper on that one. Holy moly. Yeah, maybe this isn't the maybe this isn't the inning where we take the lead back. Oh, wow. Got me with the changeup every time. Ah. Yeah. I think you would like a game. I believe it's called Super Dunk Touchdown Slam or something like that. Um, it. Hmm. Hang on, I'm looking this up. Super Slam Dunk Touchdown. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Oh, I think someone else showed me this that it's a little bit like a yeah, very retro like okay, yeah, yeah. I could be into that. I could see enjoying that. I would I would also be interested. I would love to get good at playing a soccer game. Like that's my love of sports is always like sports that are not the ones everyone else likes, you know? Like playing this baseball game is purely because I feel like I played a game like this when I was a kid. It may have even been this game. Say Ozumo. Okay, I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna look that up too. Yeah, I do remember seeing this. I bet I can totally get that on an emulator and play that. No, no, no. Don't worry about interrupting my game. I'm terrible at this game. You're not going to make me any worse at it, I assure you. Although I am doing very poorly at it. Right through the gap. Well, they've loaded the bases on me with 0 outs. I think my lead is about to go away. Yep, there goes my lead. Could have probably had a multi-out play there, but okay, it's the Virtual Fighter people. Yeah, it is SNK. Yeah. Yeah, my lead is disappearing. It's getting worse. Time to hydrate. Get under it. Come on. What are you doing? Ah, I am never getting this lead back. Ooh. I had them in a game of pickle, but it never works. Whenever that happens, they always make it safe, no matter what you do. Get under that. Thank you. Finally put away the side. I'm in big trouble here. No way I'm gaining 3 runs back. I was lucky to get the runs I had. All right, well, man on base. Like I say, I take that as a win. I mentioned it earlier in the stream for those that have just joined us. Keep your eyes. Oh, foul. That would have been a home run otherwise. Come on. Keep your eyes glued to my YouTube because I've just gotten the last bit of footage I needed to finish my last vlog from June, and all my other vlogs since are edited and ready to drop. So my YouTube is about to go bonkers with releases on the vlog, some of which are far overdue, and I got lots of cool adventures that have happened since then. I've been to monster truck shows. I went out to the Midwest to hang out with Dr. Redacted and to wrestle there. Got my picture with a life-size statue of the Crusher. I went to see Weird Al. Did all kinds of cool stuff since then. All kinds of crazy matches. Won championship since then that we still haven't shown on the vlog. So lots to cover, and finally gonna get there. Almost had a double play. Almost had a double play. My defense has been rough in this game. Dang. I always try to pick them off. You never know when it'll work. Oh, come on, get under that. All right. My pitcher's already switched his stance to look tired. Dang it. They're gaining on me again. Almost kept the side at bay, but was not to be. Get under that. There we go. That closes out the side. Can we, in the next 3 innings, get 4 runs back? It's a tall order. Whoa. Shouldn't have swung at that. Ah. That changeup. They get me every time. I'm a sucker for a changeup. I was reaching for that one. I chased him. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. Ooh, that was evil. The curve on that was evil. I don't know. This inning doesn't look promising, guys. Terrible. Yeah. 3 up, 3 down. Not a great at bat for old Pear Bear. And the 7th inning stretch, as it so often does, brings me nothing but sadness. Time. Let's see, can I figure out how to change my my pitcher? Did I do it? Did I switch my pitcher? I genuinely can't tell. Remember a sports game were impossible to beat? Yeah, I'm experiencing it right now, Grizz. Okay, I think I just put in a fresh pitcher. Yeah, fresh pitcher. First time I've ever figured out how to do that. He's not helping. Well, yeah, not helpful. It's just letting everybody on base. This new guy's not very good. There, I said it. Oh, come on. Let me control one guy without auto-selecting the wrong person. NHL 94. Oh, okay. I could see that. Yeah. Here we go. Nice line drive out. Yeah, double play and stopped him from getting another point. Let's go. No additional runs there. I'm trying to put all of these recommendations into... It's hard, though. Of course it's hard. Every sports game from this era was hard. Sega PGA Tours. Oh, bass fishing. Yeah. Maybe that's what I should be playing on Mondays. Right. I added all of those to the list. All right, we did manage to shut out that side even after they loaded the bases. So let's try to keep that momentum. We got to get 4 runs back here. I know we can do it. Not like that though. That wasn't all right. Well, yeah, also not great. All right, this is the one. Let's crack some dingers.
Strike one. Ball.
Should have just scooted way in and let him hit me.
Foul ball. Fly ball. You're out.
Oh, come on. Currently playing Toe Jam and Earl. Oh, that's a classic. I love that. That's great. Hearing the name is enough that I like instantly can picture the game cover and everything, you know?
You're out.
All right. Ooh,
Strike one.
some heat on that one.
Foul ball.
I'm in that dangerous depression era where I'm about to finish the rewatch of a show and I don't have a new thing planned for what to watch after. So I have that 3 day period where you're trying to figure out what you want to watch. Got to figure something out before Brooklyn Nine-Nine ends on me. I got to figure out what show I'm rewatching after that.
Foul ball.
Woo! Yeah, three down. All right, all right. Top of the ninth. This is our chance. It's now or never. Let's crack some dingers. There we go. That at least. Oh, not quite got on. What about Pong? I played some Tetris the other day. Everyone's telling me to watch Twisted Metal. I saw a tiny bit of it. Okay. This is. I got a tangent for a second on Twisted Metal. I saw a little bit of it staying over at Troy Nelson's house after Troy Nelson had gone to bed. Torres put it on the TV. Um, and uh, his TV had that like awful motion blur thing, so that everything looked just god awful. So the show looked terrible to me. And he started it like mid season, and I was trying to go to sleep, and it made it so off putting. But literally everyone's told me to watch the show. Like it's one of the most recommended things I think I've ever had. So I may have to at some point.
Strike two.
I'm much more in the mood for something passive, like a comedy that I can kind of mostly ignore. But
You're out.
who knows? I may give it a whirl and see if it takes. I'm rough on a new show. If it doesn't get me right away, I have a real hard time ever jumping in.
Fly ball. You're
And
out.
that's the end of the game. Hmm. Rough, rough finish on that one. I know Samoa Joe, but more importantly, it's got Will Arnett. That's right. George Oscar Bluth. Job. It's not Twisted Metal, Michael. It's an illusion. Everyone tells me how good it is, and I'm sure that it is. I'm sure that it is, and at some point I'm definitely going to give it a spin. Like far too many people have recommended it for me to ever think that it's not good. Johnny Torres has not shut up about it. All right, we're trying it again. We're doing one last game here.
Play ball.
Oh, yeah, Arrested is a great run through. I got rid of my Netflix for the time being, so I'd have to plug in
Fly
my
ball.
old hard drive and play
You're
my
out.
copies that I totally got legally. I just finished 30 Rock right before doing Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's after 6 p.m., Lemon. What am I, a
Foul ball.
farmer?
Strike two.
There's only two acceptable subjects for a painting.
Fly ball.
Men with swords and old wooden ships.
Safe.
Johnny watches everything, man. His pop culture knowledge is insane. He's the one that turned me on to Community. I'll forever be grateful to him for that. He and I can quote Arrested Development until we both run out of oxygen.
Fly ball.
Get out, get out, get out. No, not quite out. Enough to put two on base, though.
Safe.
That was a good hit. A little bit more and that would have gone out.
Fly ball.
Oh, come on. Load those bases.
Safe.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of the only animes that I've ever watched, and I didn't quite finish it.
Fly ball.
But I did enjoy what I watched. When it comes to anime, I've typically just done like films and only Miyazaki films. Like my anime, the hole in my anime knowledge is insane. I have watched a little bit of Spy Family, which I really enjoyed. And at some point, I should give it another spin. Oof, woof.
You're up.
Well, they earned every bit of that. At some point, I'm going to do a full run through of the original Kinnikuman anime. I've only watched the first two episodes and adored them. If you've never watched any of the Kinnikuman, which the muscle figures were based on, it is awesome. It's so good, and it has a lot of old school All Japan wrestlers in it, and then a lot of characters that are based on the 80s and 90s Japanese wrestlers. Trigon's Psych, I've heard really good things about. There's a few shows. I just watched the first like season and a half of Reacher, and I enjoyed that. That was fun. Torres also turned me on to Blacklist, which was amazing. You know, honestly, I could watch Robert California in anything.
Foul. Safe.
Oh, come on. I could have had him. Could have had him.
Strike one.
That's where it started.
Fly ball. You're up.
There's a few shows I know I'm overdue to do another run through on. It's been a little while since I've done a run through Daria. I did King of the Hill right before the new season came out, and then I've watched the new season. I'm not kidding, 4 times, maybe more. It might have been 5. Loved the new season of King of the Hill. There was so much room for it to be a letdown because I loved the originals so much. But and already I'm down. Now the trick with Daria is you got to download old versions because they have the original music. Sort of like the downloading old versions of Beavis and Butthead.
Fly ball.
If you don't get it with the actual music, it's really not the same. This is, it was a perfect revival. It really, everything was right. They handled all the characters correctly. They worked more modern things into it in just the right ways. They had characters show up that I didn't assume would be on the show. The brief appearance by Junichiro really made me smile. The reemergence of Good Hank was great. Um, the way that they kept the Wasana-sans involved and Chain. That's right. What I mean to say is, do not download that game, or do not download that show. Certainly not illegally. I would never recommend such a thing. Lars Ulrich would be furious.
Fly ball. You're out.
Thanks, Nightbot. Weird Al has a whole song about that called "Don't Download This Song," whereas MC Lars has a song called "Download This Song."
Strike one.
For those unaware, if you've never heard MC Lars, he absolutely rules.
Ball.
Super worth giving a spin. All of his stuff is very funny, very clever. Ooh,
Strike two.
those change-ups get me every time.
Ball. Foul ball.
Oh, I remember LimeWire. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, whew, almost a double play. That would have been really upsetting. Ah, wow, what are you swinging at that for? Come on.
Foul.
I never used it.
You're out.
Yikes. Shuts out the side after getting a bunch of guys on base. Look at that. I've had 6 hits. They've only had 4. They got 2 runs. I got 0. Not great. But we are only in the top of the second. A lot of baseball left to be played here.
Foul ball.
Oh, I remember Frostbite.
Foul.
I think it was Frostbite. There might have also been a Frostwire. I legally download music. Well, these days I just stream, which honestly feels worse. Like they get so little money, but it's still somehow allowed. I don't know.
Foul ball.
Although I don't stream so much music right now, I closed my Spotify Premium. Without Premium, there's way too many ads, and they just straight up lie to you when they're like, "Get the next 30 minutes ad free," and then they play 3 minutes of music and immediately throw on 10 minutes of ads. I don't have time for that. So yeah, I've been using my local library, my library card. I can use the Libby app, and I've been listening to
Strike one.
audiobooks. Just listened to a Houdini biography that was pretty good.
Strike two.
Basically determined that Houdini was not a very interesting person and was kind of a prick. But I knew that already. All right, got a man on. There we go. Yeah, the way Houdini lied and talked himself up, he reminds me of a certain deplorable politician.
Strike one.
The difference being that Houdini had some talent to back it up.
Fly ball.
My runner waited forever to take off. I know there's a button to control that, I just don't know what it is. I haven't bothered looking it up.
Fly ball.
Ah, boo. I don't think that was fair. I don't think he quite had that.
Strike one.
Come on, come on.
Foul ball. You're out.
Struck out to change the side twice in this game. If I played this, I probably would have raged out. I tend to be a more relaxed guy than that, thankfully.
Strike one. Fly ball. You're out.
There we go.
Foul ball. Strike two.
Change up, see? I can throw a change up too. How do you like it, game? Oh, apparently they don't mind it.
Safe. Come on. You're out.
Yeah, double play. Let's go. Come on. All right. Let's try to get those 2 runs back. Only takes 2 to tie it up. Oh, that ain't going to do it. All right, Grizz. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. Good catching up. Probably see you tomorrow for all I know.
Foul ball. You're out. Fly ball.
Get out, get out, get out. We're going to call that good enough. I'm not going to get greedy and try to take second because I would have just ended up out, I'm sure. Ooh.
Strike one.
Adam NX67, there he is, rocking us like a hurricane.
You're out.
Welcome, bud. Glad to see you. Whew. I'm in here just repeatedly getting my butt kicked in some Ken Griffey winning run. Turns out not being good at video games makes it very hard to win video games. Ooh, so you had a tough loss too. I'm right there with you. At least you were throwing good. I'm not doing much of anything good in this game. Right, well, maybe I've got some decent fielding going on by now, but mostly by accident, I think. I don't think I'm actually...
Foul ball.
I can't really take credit for most of what's going well here.
Foul ball.
Oh, come on.
Safe.
Letting them get a man on. No good.
Foul.
There's some bad news, baseball. The umpires in that game are bunny. What? This has been a big night for getting game recommendations. Oh, come on. Let me control a guy, for crying out loud. All right, hang on. I'm gonna go. Every good game recommendation I've gotten tonight, I'm putting it into a browser on a different screen. Holy crap, that looks awesome. Oh, it was for Famicom. And then later for the NES. Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, of course the referee was a bunny. It was one of the games the Tecmo series. They all had bunny referees. There was a sumo game that had a little bunny Gyoji. Okay.
Foul.
You hit a home run, get high fives from everyone on the team. And Road Warrior Hawk? What? Ah, they got another run in. Come on. What am I doing? There we go. Good. Turn the side over, picking a guy off on second. Let's get out of here. Oh, it's Road Warrior Animal. I mean, I think I remember hearing about this. This sounds very familiar. Hang on. Yeah, I'm seeing stuff about that. Over on the Sky of Blue. Okay, yeah, I think it was you who told me about this. I may have to snag that game and get it on a stream sometime soon. That sounds like a good time. Ooh.
Strike
Well,
one.
if I play like this, I'll never get any high fives from anybody. Ah, the
Strike two.
changeup got me. Woof. Ah,
You're out.
terrible. Just doing real bad.
Come on.
Shouldn't have
Strike
swung
one.
at that at all. What am I even doing?
Strike two. Foul ball.
At least I made some contact that time.
You're out. You're out.
Side comes up, side goes down.
Fly ball. Safe. Peanuts. I'm good.
Yeah, there we go.
Out.
There's one.
Safe.
Hmm. There's two, picking them both off. Come on. That's right. Don't take a lead on second on old Pear Bear. Put a stop to that right quick.
Fly ball.
Although apparently
Safe.
my outfielders are slow. They can't get under a fly ball. You kidding me? All right, man. Let's see if they fall for it again. Almost
Safe.
3 for 3.
Foul ball. Safe.
Almost.
Safe.
Oh, come on. Give me some control over one of these guys. God, the controls in this game are so horrific. This may be this game's last stream.
Foul. Foul ball.
Getting awfully sick of them just walking all over me.
Foul ball. Come on. Fly ball.
Finally. All right. Well, to tie it back up, all I have to do is get 6 runs. I don't think I've had 6 runs in the previous 2.5 hours of this stream. And that ain't gonna change it. That ain't gonna help either.
Fly ball. You're out.
Nope. Well, 3 up, 3 down. Not great.
Foul ball. Foul. Fly ball. You're out.
Well, that's an okay start. I'll take that.
Strike one. Foul. You're out. Not good. Foul ball. Not good. Foul ball. Safe. You're out.
There we go. Oh, okay. See what we can do here.
Peanuts. Fly ball.
Of course, their fielder's right under it. Why wouldn't he be? Wish my fielders could play like that.
Set him up. Out.
Ooh,
Strike one.
that was a bummer.
Ball. Fly ball.
Yeah. Side up, side down. See if we get that lucky again.
Strike one. Come on. Strike two. Foul ball. Fly ball. You're out.
Okay. All right.
Come on.
Oh, no. It's not what we wanted. Why'd he throw to third? God. Terrible.
Set him up. Strike one. Out. Safe.
Yeah, all right. Well, we could end up okay here.
You're out.
There we go. Shutting down the side. We got 2 innings to come back 6 runs.
Come on.
Hmm.
Strike one. Not good.
All right, there we go. Man on base. That's a
Safe.
start. It's better than we did the last few innings. Ooh, I don't know if that was quite in the strike zone. Not convinced that that was over the plate.
Ball. Strike two. Fly ball. You're
Of
out.
course he got under it. Of course he did.
Foul. Out. Safe.
Almost a double play. It was so bad. Yikes.
Come on. Foul. Strike two. Fly ball.
Good. Good. At least he didn't get to it that time.
Puck good.
Oh, the changeup got me. Got me good.
Puck good. Fly ball.
There we go. There we go. Brought in 3 runs. Come on. Oh, brought in 2 runs. I thought it was 3. Thought I had 2 on base. Oh, it is 3. Okay, I did have 2 on base. Good. Well, we're halfway to getting the points back that we need. We almost got the runs that are required here. Ooh,
Strike one.
should have just watched that one. Ooh,
Strike two.
yeah. Well, yikes.
You're out.
Changeup nailed me. It's okay. We got half of what we needed. At least we didn't go out. They didn't shut us out. I'll take it.
To the puck. Foul ball. Come on. Fly ball.
There we go.
You're out.
All right.
To the puck. Time.
Go ahead and swap our pitcher here. Let's go with this guy.
Come on. Ball. Fly ball. You're out. To the puck. Foul ball.
Could have had that one.
Strike two.
Good.
Safe.
Not what I wanted.
To the puck.
Yeah, there we go.
Out.
That's right. Don't take that lead off second. I will try. I will try to pick them off every time.
To the puck.
3 runs ties us up here.
Foul. To the puck.
There we go. Man on base. Incremental improvements.
To the puck.
Get out, get out, get out. Come on.
Home run!
That was a huge home run. Let's go. We are almost caught back up. Are we going to come back? Is this going to be where it happens? There it is. Only down by one. It's my game to lose. Ooh. And that'll get me a bit closer to it for sure. Ah, no.
Strike two!
Let's see if we can make it happen, Adam at X67.
Fly ball!
Well, that ain't gonna do it,
You're
but
out!
it's only one out. It's only one out. We got two more outs to play with here. There we go. Another man on base.
Safe!
See if we can tie this up. Oh no.
Out!
Okay, at least it wasn't a double play. That would have been a real bummer. Oh, ooh.
Strike one!
Swung way early. Way early.
Come on! Fly ball!
Get out. Not out, but at least we're we're still in it. We're still in it. Two on.
Up!
Okay.
Fly ball! You're out!
They put me away. Come on. Well, it's the most runs I had in a single game here. I'll take it. I'll take the little victory. All right, and with that, we are going to call it a stream. Thanks everybody for hanging out. That was a good time. Nice, relaxing, lazy Monday stream. I will be back tomorrow, possibly playing Cuphead, possibly doing something else. We'll have to wait and see. But until then, thank you all for hanging out, and I will see you all soon.